to be dusted. Like, properly dusted. There's so much dust all around that's making me cough so much. Anyways, that is not your problem. Hello, I am Miss Faraway. I am a part-time bookend and a part-time narrator. Don't worry, I will not be narrating my stories from this bookshelf. Just in case I, dance around too much and books topple over. Oh, God forbid, the entire shelf falling down. Don't worry, that's not going to happen because I narrate at the fantasy world where whatever I want happens whenever I want. More about that in a minute. Alright, just give me a minute and we'll be heading straight there. Alright, I have my story in this beautiful book of stories. So let's head in. Ooh, boing. Oh, this is going to be fun. It's going to be messy, but it's going to be fun. Alright, today's story is Harry the Dirty Dog. I cannot wait. I'll see you on the other side. In 3, 2, 1. Hello! Hello and welcome to my fantasy world. Alright, so as you know, today's story is about Harry the Dirty Dog. So let's get straight to the story. Once there lived a little dog named Harry. Now Harry was a dog who was white but with black spots. And Harry looks like this. It's a dog. It's not Harry from Harry Potter, don't worry. It's Harry the Dirty Dog. It's a dog with black spots. A white dog with black spots. Alright? So as you know, dogs are said to be humans' best friend. Dogs listen to us, they play with us, and they are really good companions. Well, I don't have a dog myself, but I would love to have a dog. Anyways, Harry was just like other dogs. He would play around, he would chew on his chewy toy, he loved dog treats, and he was such a great pet to have. But Harry had a small problem. Harry hated baths. It's bad. Through baths, you get cleaned, and we should always be clean. You get it, right? Good. Now, unlike us who always love to be clean, you smell nice, your clothes look all tidy, you feel good and fresh when you have a bath. But Harry, being Harry, didn't understand this. He never liked baths. Every time he gets dirty, he does not want to have baths. Unless otherwise, someone drags him by force and then gives him the bath. One day, things went completely different. It was Harry's birthday, the day in which his owners take him out of the ground and then put him in a tub and give him a good bath. But today, Harry came up with an idea. He knew it was birthday, and there was only one thing he could do to try and stop himself from getting a bath. That is, to steal his bath brush. A brush used to clean him, when he gets all dirty and stuff. So Harry decided to hide his bath brush. Where? In the backyard. Harry decided to take the bath brush away from the bathroom, dig a hole in the backyard, and then put the bath brush and then close it back. Now, since the bath brush is completely hidden, the owners would not go looking for him, because without the bath brush, they won't be able to give Harry a bath. So, he decided to exploit his new freedom. He went all around the backyard. He rolled around. He had a blast. With that, he got dirty. Then, he decided to go around the neighborhood, play here and there, go there and here, pull out the garbage, and got even dirtier. Then, he decided to go all around the neighborhood and play with the rest of the dogs. And guess where the rest of the dogs decided to play? they decided to play in the railroad. And you know, those places are always dirty. It's so dirty. So because of that, Harry got even more dirty. Meanwhile, everybody back at Harry's home was looking for Harry. I mean, it's his bath time. They obviously remember. And they know that, alright, fine, without the bath brush, we'll figure out something, at least, use a loofah or something to try and clean Harry. Because that dog needs a bath. He's very reluctant to have a bath, and when it's birthday, it's a must for him to have a bath. Otherwise, things are not going to go good. So everybody was looking for Harry. They looked in the kitchen, because Harry knows that his dog treats are in the top shelf of the kitchen cupboard. What happened to me? Oh well. On the kitchen cupboard. And no Harry in the kitchen. Then they looked to the living room, because Harry loves to get on the sofa, no matter how many times his owners tell him not to do it. So he went. They checked in the sofa, under the coffee table. No Harry in sight. Then they thought, maybe Harry decided to have a nap before he goes for a bath. So let's go check his bed. And then they went off to the bedroom to see whether our little Harry is asleep in his normal spot. But no luck, no Harry. Where could Harry be, they thought. And then they decided, fine, maybe Harry decided to be a good doggy today and go straight to the bathroom and wait for us there. And then they went to the bathroom. Was Harry there? Nope, no Harry there as well. We know where Harry is. He is playing around in the railroad with his friends, getting all dirty. He got to the point of being dirty that his white spots turned into black. Now, he is a black dog with white spots. He went from being a white dog with black spots to a black dog with white spots. He got that dirty. Oh my gosh, Harry. What is he gonna do? He's got very, very dirty. Now, you have to remember, whenever you go outside, play, get all sweaty and a little bit stinky, you have to come back home and have a wash immediately. You have to always make sure you're clean, because if you're not, it's not good. It's not good for your hygiene, plus not a lot of people like people who are dirty. So make sure you're always clean. So when you have friends over, you play around, get tired, sweaty and a little bit sticky, then you have a wash. Freshen up. Understood? Good. Back to Harry. Now, Harry was going all merry around with his friends all across the neighborhood, getting dirtier by the minute. But after a while, he thought to himself, wait a minute. I hit the bath brush. True. But maybe my owners miss me. I mean, I'm a good dog after all. But then again, maybe they thought that I actually ran away. And that's bad. Now what do I do? I need to somehow go and meet my owners. I need to go see my family so that they don't get too sad that I am actually lost. And so, our little Harry, the dirty dog, decided to go straight back home. Not because he wanted a bath, but because he missed his family. And he thought that his family might think that he actually ran away. So, Harry decided to go home. It took some time for him to go home because he was far away from home. It took a little bit more dirt consummation to go for it. Okay? Anywho, Harry safely made it home. But things got a little weird. Usually, he goes under the fence into the house and he'll be straight away let in before he, stays in front of the back door, staring and going, poof, poof, poof. And then someone comes, opens the door, and Harry goes straight inside. But today, it was a wee bit different. Harry went under the fence, that's true, but in the meantime, he saw so many posters, so many trees with his face on it. What was that all about? What? So wait, there are trees in the neighborhood with posters on which Harry's face is on, saying missing. That's bad. So Harry's family actually think he's missing. That's why they put so many posters, so that anyone who can help can come and call them and they'll come up to pick Harry. They were worried. Now, Harry got sad. His family has been searching for him. They must have been worried sick. Harry. Now, he decided to go under the fence just like I told you before. He stood in front of the back door and he waited. He barked here, he barked there. He waited for his family to come over and take him in because he's been missing them and obviously they've been missing him. Good. But remember how I told you it's different this time. Not the usual woof woof inside the house, it's different. It's different how? I'll tell you after a short break. I will be right back. This is Miss Faraway. Hello and welcome back to Miss Faraway. Alright, now where were we? The place where I told you that it was different for Harry this time. It was not as simple as going under the fence, staying in the backyard and barking at the back door and waiting for someone to open it so that he'll get him inside. It was different this time. He went under the fence, he stood near the back door in the backyard and he started barking like usual. He went woof, 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 woof. But no one seemed to come answer the door. He knew everyone was inside, but it's as if everyone is running around the house. No one paid attention to his bark. He felt that people are going upstairs, people are running downstairs, people are going to the basement, they're going all around the garden, but no one answered the back door. Harry was outside the backyard for some time. He kept on barking. And then finally, the little girl in the family came outside and opened the door. And she said, "Mom, there's a weird dog outside. He's in the back door. He's near the back door. What do I do with it? Also, did you find Harry still? Harry's not in the backyard either." And after that, she closed the door and went back in. Harry's still outside in the backyard all alone. And all he wanted to do was go inside. What is he going to do now? He decided to prove that he is Harry and no other weird dog. So, he decided to do his tricks. Now, the family taught him a lot of tricks, such as rolling around, staying up with two paws instead of all fours, doing a little bit of this, wagging his tail, and all that. Because of that, he decided to try them all. First, he decided to roll over. He rolled and he rolled and he rolled and he rolled, which got him even dirtier. But it's fine if he can prove that he is Harry and not a normal stray dog. But the rolling around didn't work. He went to the second option, which is playing dead. Now, playing dead is a trick that a lot of dog owners teach their dogs, just to act very unresponsive and just stay like that, as you're dead. So Harry tried doing that. Any luck? No luck. They still didn't recognize him. So he decided to whack his tail around and go in circles. Also another trick that the owners taught him. He went for it. He whacked his little tail and he went all over the backyard in circles. Did that prove it was him? Nope, it didn't. Now what was he gonna do? He tried every single trick that they taught him. Harry's getting hungry now. He's tired. All he wants is to get inside, treat himself to yummy treats, and then go to sleep. This is getting too tiring. What was Harry gonna do? He tried everything possible. He started barking like he would usually do. He played the tricks before, but nothing seems to work. And the people inside don't think it's Harry. They think it's a stray dog, and they're still searching for Harry when Harry is right in the backyard. Harry was thinking, how do I prove to them that I am their dog, Harry? While thinking, an idea occurred to him. What was the idea, you ask? Well, remember that bath brush Harry decided to hide because he did not want to have, a bath on bath day? Remember that brush? The reason for all this? Yeah. Harry decided to go find the brush again. So he went around the backyard searching for the place where he buried it in the first place. With a little bit of sniffing, he figured out exactly where he buried the brush. He went straight to the spot, started digging, took the brush out. Digging equals a lot of mud, equals to being a lot dirty. Now, even though it's dirty, it's alright. Harry has the brush. Now all he has to do is take the brush, go stand near the back door and hope someone will come take him inside. He went with the bath brush. He laid down right in front of him and he started barking again. Woof, 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 woof. Well, this time, not the little girl, but the big brother came rushing to the back door because he thought he heard Harry. I mean, it is Harry, so they have the same bark. Anyways, he came over and he saw a little dog, a black dog with white spots, with a bath brush in front of him. Then he immediately said, "Mom, there's a stray dog in here and it looks like it needs a bath." It actually brought a bath brush. And then the mom replied, "Well, why don't you and your sister go and give the little dog a bath?" Finally, he's invited in. So, the brother and the sister took Harry inside the house, took him to the bathroom and decided to give him a good bath. They used the bath brush. Now, they were brushing this little dog, the dog with white spots, the black dog with white spots. He was brushing him so hard that his black spots, or rather his white spots, decided to enlarge him little by little. And the black part decided to reduce to tiny spots. What is going on? So, they decided to clean Harry up and down, wash, washy, wash. And finally, after all that dirt was gone, Harry was back. Now Harry is a dog, a white dog with black spots. Harry is back. Everyone was happy. The minute they recognized Harry, they just yelled out of happiness. The family took Harry into their arms and cuddled him for a very long time. And for the first time, Harry felt actually happy to be bathed. to have a bath is good, but to have a bath like this is crazy. It's a life-changing moment. From that day onwards, Harry decided to be very obedient when it comes to baths and decided to have regular baths to be a very clean dog, a white dog with black spots. So there. After that, the family was very happy that the dog was obedient when it comes to baths. The end. Alright, so that's the end of today's story, but I'll see you in the library in 3, 2, 1. Oh, thank God I don't smell like mud. I already have to clean the library, and if I also smell like mud, it's going to be double the mess. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed that adventurous story. It was sort of adventurous too. Alright, the moral of today's story is that you should always stay clean, not like Harry. See, being clean could make a huge difference. Of course, it's not like if you get covered in mud, your parents are not going to recognize you. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying it's good to be always clean. It's good for your health. It's good for your hygiene. It's good for everybody all around you. So make sure you stay clean. Understand? Very good. Alright, so that was the end of today's story's moral. But don't forget, if you have any stories or any character sketches that you came up with, don't forget to send it to this address right over there. Or if you want things to be a little bit more fast, make sure you Viber or WhatsApp it to me over there. To that number. Cool? Also, don't forget, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and YouTube, and when you do, turn on post notifications to get notified as soon as we post something new. Okay? Alright, now I have to turn back into a bookend to make sure that this dust goes away, because dust does not clean by itself. I wish it does. So one of y'all grow up and come up with a thing that cleans dust by itself. Oh wait, we do have, but then my library is not rich enough to buy it. Anyways, I'll see you next time. Toodles!